Hello everyone, my name is Berlyn Chinchilla with eXp Realty and I'm here with
Edward Foy with the Home Equity Network, also known as H Mortgage.
And Eddie, I do get questions regarding first-time buyers assistance program. Can you give us a little bit more information on what's out there that can help down payment assistance?
There's a number of different programs available to assist you in your down payment options. And although most of them are designated towards first-time home buyers, I just wanted to take a moment to decipher and unpack the definition of a first-time home buyer. There's a lot of confusion there. By definition, a first-time home buyer doesn't necessarily mean that you've never purchased a home before. The actual definition of a first-time home buyer from a lending standpoint simply means that you have not been titled to any real estate in the last 3 or more years. As long as your name has not been on the title of any real estate in the last 3 or more years, you are defined as a first-time home buyer from a lending aspect.
Thank you so much for that information. Tell us, what should they avoid while in the closing process?
Very good question, and this cannot be overstated. When you are approved for a loan or in the process of either purchasing or refinancing, make sure that until your loan is closed and funded, that you're avoiding a few things. First would be making any major purchases like an automobile, furniture, basically anything that would require taking out a loan. Avoid that at all costs. You also avoid any significant changes in your employment or income and the way that you are paid. Very popular misconception is that if I get a promotion, naturally that's going to help my approval, which typically would be true. However, if you go from a fixed salary to, let's say, a commission-based payment schedule, now we've got to completely change the way that we are calculating your income, which can change your approval status. And the third most popular thing I would probably avoid is having anybody pull your credit. Make sure that you are not having multiple people pull your credit throughout the loan process, because that could result in your scores dropping anywhere from 2 to 10 points. And although most people are only going to pull your credit once or twice throughout the process, anything can happen. And if your credit is to be re-pulled throughout that process and things are to change, it could change your approval status.
Very helpful information for anybody that wants to purchase a home and are in the closing process. Can you give us any specifics on the rates that they can expect?
Your qualifications when it comes to your interest rate and payment can vary depending on a few factors like your credit, your loan to value ratio, your debt to income ratio, and what type of loans that you're getting. If you are interested in finding out exactly what you can get approved for, what your payment and interest rate may look like, reach out and I can generally get some accurate numbers in front of you within 24 to 48 business hours.
And also, just to let our clients know, this is a buyer's market, meaning that they have leverage on negotiations.
Absolutely. A lot of deals can be found in a higher rate environment because interest rates just 3 or so years ago were down at 2 to 3%. A lot of people have a tendency to say, well, I'm going to wait for rates to drop back down to 2 to 3%. The reality is that may or may not happen. But one guarantee is that over time, generally speaking, the price of real estate is going to continue to increase. So right now we've got a lot of people looking to sell their homes and a lot of buyers sitting on the sidelines. So if you're looking to find a deal on the home, now is the time because you have much stronger negotiation room and leverage. So you can lock in your purchase price. You can probably negotiate to have the seller assist in a lot of your closing costs and possibly even buy down your interest rate. And if in the future rates do decrease or drop, you can always refinance. But unfortunately, we can't turn back time and get a lower purchase price on our home. So make sure you're taking advantage of the buyer's market that we're in right now, and reach out if you have any questions about how we might be able to help keep some more money in your pocket when purchasing a home.
And Eddie, thank you so much. You guys, you can reach out to me at 941-348-9831, call or text.
And feel free to call or text me at 281-304-6353. We look forward to talking with y'all soon.
Thank you so much for watching and see you next time.